Hello people and welcome back. Apologies we haven't had a video for ages. I've just been super busy and trying to find a piece for this pink poppy, and I've finally found it, which is in front of you. We needed a AA battery holder which would fit inside Poppy, which was a little bit tricky to find. So I've managed to go in my loft and find this old remote from a radio, I think. And as you can see, I've taken it apart, and there's the circuit board, and on the back where your batteries would normally fit in here, you can see I've cut a piece out. Now, after some shaving, machining, bleeding and screaming, we've arrived at this cheeky little monkey. So you could see that would sit there for your 2 AA batteries. So what I do need to do at some point is to remove the extra spring on there. So we'll just desolder that and remove this. So what will happen is, on old Percy, you can see his LEDs already. What I'm going to do is, the actual single contact that was left, I've cut a slot into the actual battery case so it slots down on top of this little battery holder we've stolen from a remote. With some wiggling and some adjustment of glue, it will go down. Yeah, so basically we're going to stick that on there. Let me see if I can find some batteries. So we will have an AA in there and an AA on top. So it takes us up to the 3 volts that we need to run the LEDs, and also will make Percy twice as fast, which is a good thing. So yeah, that's where we are so far. Also, you have seen me spray bodies before. So what I've done is we've got Percy's face covered up because I wanted to keep the front black. And if you remember, we're going to do, we're going to do Percy pink. So we've covered up his little cowl area here and the front black. So what I need to do is to customize him into a pink. Now, I have been looking at pink paint, and I've decided I'm going to make my own. So using this little airbrush, oh my god, using this little airbrush kit from eBay, basically you can paint him with this. What we need to do is to fill these jars with red and white, which will make pink. So we'll have a custom pink colour. Now, to power these little air guns, you're supposed to have a bottle which you screw the end onto, and basically it's air that then rushes out there and sprays it. Don't actually have one of those bottles, so I think what I'm going to have to do is to pop his body to work and use our air system we have at work. So I probably will still film it. That is to come. What I want to do first is to get his LEDs and the battery pack fitted. So I'm going to heat the soldering iron up, and I think the first thing we'll do is desolder the little spring on there so we can put that into our battery box. Right, I'm going to go get the soldering iron and warm it up. Okay, so the soldering iron is hot, and we want to remove this spring section here. So it probably will get a little bit hot, so we will hold it with the pliers, and we will put some fresh solder actually on the pad, which will then melt the old solder eventually when it gets hot enough. As you can see, that's starting to melt. then we should, like that, just be able to pop off the spring. Obviously that's going to be a little bit hot at the moment, so best not to pick it up. It's okay, it's not too bad. And that goes in here somewhere to give the other springy bit. Yeah, that's in there. I think what we'll do is, while the soldering iron's still hot, I'll probably just melt the plastic there a little, and that'll hold that in. He says we have to get the glue out. I think it's in. Not that you've seen that because I was off video, sorry. Yeah, so that's connected on there. What I'll have to do is then solder a little wire onto that so we can connect it to Percy. So let me go see what I can do, and I think we'll just leave this as a cheeky little short video, and the next video I will try and get the battery pack fitted, the LEDs on, put his body on, make him go around the track with his lights on, then we'll spray him after. Let's make sure he works first, okay? So see you guys soon. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and see you soon. Bye.